We're actually live. Welcome in, guys. We are back. It's Pack Boy Nation time. I'm gonna check my eyes and ears, make sure everything's on. Oh man, sleepy, lazy Friday. I'm not gonna lie. I'm here with the Pack Boys. Guys, can I get a your?
Oh, hey, Smokes, you're live on Twitch. Did you know that?
Love it. Oh yeah, I get notified about that. Isn't that funny?
I got notified too. I was like, I bet.
Let's go. All right, well, we're here. I don't even think we need to put on time. We got the whole boys assembled. We're at the Pack Boys Nation. Shout out ASAP Yoda, aka Yoda Master 420. Here. We were over by his stream earlier today doing the E-Fed, which is surprisingly really popular with people online. I'm not gonna lie, on the real Yoda, after talking with Nightmare more, I really do need to be more active in the promos, at least for if I'm gonna be calling people out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, if you want to. I mean, I don't push anybody to really like do anything. Like friggin'. Like if you want to be more active and do more promos and shit, go for it. If you don't,
dude, I got it because they keep thinking I'm a bitch, bro. I can't let the E-Fed think I'm weak. Macho Man came up. Hito, thank you for checking in. We're here at Pack Boys Nation, the Discord.
Check in.
I was just talking about the E-Fed I'm co-owner of with Yoda from the Discord. It's a tough gig. His group was calling me out, saying my character's a bitch and that I need to like do more.
but your character whooped everybody's ass.
My character literally got made in day one, whooped everyone's ass, especially the #1 headband guy, to where he felt like he doesn't want to play.
One loss, maybe.
What?
You have like one loss.
Yeah, I think I might have one loss, and it was like my second match or something from that same.
That's because you're cheating.
Yeah, you cheater.
I mean, kinda, but me and Plopdumps are also tag team champs too. I think. I don't know if we have like a belt. What that was for.
No. You're #1 contender for the tag team champions.
Hey, we're #1 seed though. That's good.
So you're going at them at the freaking event that I put together.
How you doing, Hita? How's were you doing D&D earlier? Magic? I know Fridays is usually your thing. What's the vibe? But yeah, me and Plopdumps, I guess, are #1 D&D. Shout out, everyone's doing D&D. Co-founder of the stream, Liam, aka Drink Cans in the Discord. He is currently in a D&D sesh. Your sesh went well. That's good. What do you main? What's your vibe? I don't think any of the Pack Boys D&D. I know like my friends in the Discord who do. I know Dan, Yoda, you guys are Yugi backgrounds. Scott, what's your vibe, bro?
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
You don't got a vibe?
I've done D&D with me once, I think, right?
We tried playing with Rob the one time.
Yeah, it was Rob, so it didn't go well.
It lasted like a week.
Yo, he just playing a talent or a psionic character, so they're playing like a psychic Mewtwo type build, I guess. So guys, we got a good show. We got a weird informational episode of MTG Game State. I'm gonna go over some things about the design, and we're gonna get into player types. We kind of talked off stream about player types the other day in the Discord. I wanted to bring that up though more. And then I have some hidden commander bangers from universes beyond. Nothing like too crazy in the market watch that we're in the Magic Foundations just got released. So a lot of prices on cards are just kind of more in the new side than anything current that's like been released. So it was really hard to get some data. But I picked out some pretty cool ones. Things, especially one card I do own a lot of from Jumpstart, which you're gonna be surprised if you have the first Jumpstart set. I got you. Here again, Yoda. We got Richard Hans, newly inducted member who we will convert to playing Magic cards. Have you been playing Arena?
Yeah,
What's the vibe on Arena? What do you feel about that?
pretty good.
Nice. I like it. Dan got back into Arena, or I think we kind of converted him slowly. But how do you feel about that, Dan, as like a former like tournament grinder and stuff like that? What do you? And I don't know if you played Magic Online too. I know you're like an older Magic player.
I mean, I just use Magic Online for Commander, basically.
Okay.
I don't know. It's interesting, but at the same time, it's a lot of just the same thing. A lot of people in Bronze just play the starter decks. So like, I don't know. I cleared through Bronze really well. Like it's just. Then again, I'm also playing mono red, so I can't really complain.
Okay, so you're doing good on ladder.
I mean, when everybody's playing a starter deck, and then you go like turn 1 Swift Spear, and then you go like turn 2 like Bolt Weave Shock, and then you have 2 prowess triggers on Swift Spear. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 damage alone. After them, already taking 1 on turn 1. So like you put them from like 20 to like 10 in like 2 turns.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, deck's insane.
Confiscate.
Nah.
Oh, didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. So this is our 5th ever pack opening of Magic Foundations on the stream. Dan, I know you got pretty heavy into it, the set already. I think Yoda, you guys did a box opening.
I did a couple box openings. I did Festival in a Box, Dustmorn, Kawagama, a couple boxes.
I've honestly done a lot of just like foundations from Arena. Like Mono Green is hilarious. Dinosaurs is just really fun. Like if you just want like a generic ramp deck that's like boring but works. Definitely the red green dino deck.
Dig it. Everyone's audio sounding buttered and crisp, by the way. I love it. Pack Boys Nation's locked in. Whenever you draw a
Lots of
card.
this chick fight going on.
Yeah, we got. If you got Netflix, we're all watching. At our houses, the fucking fight. I got it in the
By
background.
ourselves.
I got it fucking muted. The first fight, I didn't like that it ended in. As just a quick reaction, I didn't like that it ended in a tie. A split decision.
That was the second fight.
Yeah. Oh, that was the second fight. I didn't watch the first
Yeah,
fight.
the first fight, I think the dude got knocked.
So live spoilers, guys. Live spoilers. This is our play-by-play. And our rare is Slagstorm. And I love cards that give you options. We've talked about that on the show. 3-drop sorcery in red, though, is a bit steep of an investment. 3 damage to each creature, 3 damage to each player. Obosh, we're gonna hit him for 6. If you have a doubler again for damage, we can maybe go deeper than that, which would be pretty funny. Maybe this could be a board-ending card. I know Hida the other night. Who was it that was playing the damage tripler? Maybe it was you, Yoda, or Dan. I think you had
I had
Valgavoth.
Fiery Emancipation. Yeah.
Would Fire Emancipation work with Slagstorm?
I don't know what that card is, Slagstorm.
Slagstorm deals 3 damage to each player or 3 damage to each creature.
Yeah,
oh, I'm the one who plays that, and I play
yeah,
that
it would basically turn it into freaking 3/3, so it'll be 9 damage.
The source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player deals triple. Dude, so you get Obosh, who doubles your damage. So
Yeah.
double your damage and then triple that damage, I think is how it would go.
That's nasty.
So like you could maybe go like 9 times 2 is 18, and you could probably hit the board 3 players for 18 damage if you were to play this off right.
That Fiery Emancipation I pulled out of a Wild of Eldarine collector.
Yo! Rise of the Dark Realms is our mythic pull? What the fuck? Didn't mean to yell there. Pull all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. This is a fucking banger.
Dude, why does my freaking game?
Right up here. Let's create.
This is a classic card for zombies.
Let's create envelope.
And we got foil
Do it. No.
and a mountain.
You got to-
Full art. I don't think we've gotten a full art in this set yet. That's cool. Let's hit pack 2. I got like a million monitors in front of my face. I gotta
Same.
figure it all out. Okay, here we go.
I got Minecraft on one. I got the fight on the other. I got Discord on the other.
Man, that's what I'm saying. I got like TVs on, got monitors in my face, and streaming. So we were talking about this card. I think me and Ashy were talking about this. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this does 1 damage to each opponent. I think this would be pretty decent and limited. Especially, I saw this in some spell slinger builds too. For
Careful
arena.
doing that, Mark.
Oh shit, you're right.
Don't dig straight down. Never dig straight down.
No, I dug right into the ocean. Now our place is flooded.
Apothecary Stomper. When this creature enters, choose 1, 2+1s on a creature control, gain 4 life. Okay. I like that we have the Street Shark character as a pirate. I don't know if any of you guys remember watching Street Sharks.
I do not.
Street Top Snare Spinner. Dwinin Gilt Leaf Dean. Other elf creatures get +1. Whenever this card attacks, you gain 1 life for each elf you control. This could go nasty. Yo, shout out, I believe Felon. He's got the elf ball deck. This would go nasty in his elf ball deck for just gaining dummy life, you know?
It's a 2-of in the elf deck right now.
Really?
Yeah. I played against the elf deck. It stacks up with mono red really well. Fast.
We got
Puts a
Dan
lot
on
of mana on
pulse.
the board.
Ooh, Zombify. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield for 4. That's decent, but not the best. But if you need it. Ruby Daring Tracker. Who is also playing Ruby? Dang, I think one of the Pack Boys was playing Ruby, and they're going dummy hard with this card. Whenever it attacks, maybe it was Hida. While you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Ruby gets +2 until end of turn, and then it's a mana rock with haste. I remember we played against this card. I felt like I should have gotten rid of it right away. It was kind of a problem. But that's a pretty decent pull. Burnished Heart is a class. This is one of my first Magic cards when I first bought my first set. I got introduced to this. I tried to build a 60-card Elk deck with this card, the Landfall Elk that gains life, and then another Elk. Celestial Armor, Flash equipment for 3. When it enters, attach it to target creature you control. That creature gains hexproof and indestructible till end of turn. Mid. But the creature gets +2, has flying. I don't know. I think this is a mid equipment, bro. Pack 2, not so spicy. But it's all good though. I'm just gonna take a water, hit the bowl. I think we're gonna get into MTG Game State, and then we're gonna get into Deck of the Week.
Might have to log out of this fight. This weekend. I guess only shit ain't working.
What is it? You're running too many programs?
No, he texted me saying that his Netflix ain't working now.
Ooh. Guys. It's going down.
Going down. Somebody else timber.
I'm gonna go refill my cup of water. We're gonna queue up the segment. This is gonna be heat, boys. You guys aren't ready for this.
I'll break her the
All right, we're back at it. I'm currently seeing someone's eye get stitched back. They're boxing. It's a Friday night, let me tell you. Yo, I was looking at, again, that video on Tolarian Academy with the booster box boxing match where everyone just gets a booster box, opens it up, and then drafts a deck out of it or something, right? Wasn't that what they did?
Yeah. Yeah, so they each got their own booster box of their choosing. They also got their own, they also got like part of like a core set box to give them like a generic. And then from there it was just kind of cool.
Was it? It was. It wasn't. It was just 60 card decks, I think, right?
No, those commander decks. Those full-on
Commander
commander decks. It was super dope.
Yeah, that was a good concept. I mean, speaking of concepts and stuff, again, since we're here, Pack Boys Nation, I want to address us as a community. Yoda, Dan, Richard Hans, you're new, I know. Welcome in. But again, we have some events coming up in the Discord just for review. We got Deck of the Week queued up. I'm delaying. We have... I'm just gonna go to the events. I was trying to look in MTG chat. But coming up in next weekend on Friday, we're gonna be doing the live stream of putting together the community deck build for Plagon.
Oh yeah!
That's what I'm saying. It'll also be the meet and greet, which every third or fourth Friday of the month, we have just an all-day stream where we all just play Commander. Even if you're not gonna be on stream, feel free to start a table, you know? So Friday, November 22nd, we'll all convene and figure out a time to start all that together. I want to say Restless, Tornado, Hida Kenshiro. I believe Dan as well and a few members in the Discord contributed to the Plagon build that we're going to put together and see what to do. It's all about attacking with the card's defense and then blinking our commander for draw. Very interesting build. It should be funny. I just like the cute anime art, truth be told. That's why I picked it. And then last but not least, like I said, bring your own pack event in the Discord. It's going to be a Chaos limited sealed event. Bring your own draft or play boosters from any set. 6 of them, and we put together a 40 card deck, and we're going to go head to head. I think it's just for guts and glory, maybe a Discord role. I don't really know yet. Maybe I'll supply a booster pack for a winning thing. But I don't really want there to be an incentive to like drive people to do it. Me and Hardcore Ashy, he just asked if we could do this, and I said, yeah, let's do it. So I got the events in the Discord in the little.
If I can get the packs by then, I'm down.
Yeah, we'll be doing it the 30th. No pressure. If you can't do it, not a big deal. Don't feel like you gotta. I really only expected it just to be me and Ashy, but we wanted to include the whole community too. I know, and me and Dan as well. Another thing to keep up, me and Dan have been talking, doing popper leagues in the Discord with the boys. And I was talking to a friend, he was thinking popper commander, where you get an uncommon card.
Commander's cool.
Yeah, you get an uncommon card as a commander, and then all commons in the deck for the 99.
Ooh.
If
I
you
could
guys are
try
up-
to do that. I have a shit ton of comments.
If you guys are up for that, we could do that. But I want to start that next year for 2025 Discord event, you know? That will be like a bracket. Like, you know how leagues for CEDH work, Dan?
Sort of, yeah.
Like I guess in the Discord leagues, like...
I'm the one CH tournament.
What? Basically, my whole point, though, is like we could use Spellbot and we could set up like a tournament bracket, and then we could just like set up our matches for when each player on the bracket is set to like face each other, and then we'll do like a prize for that event, you know. And then I was also thinking again, Dan, dual commander, but we do a dual commander league in the Discord, so it's
Oh,
like
I'm so down for that too.
yeah, so like we don't necessarily have to just like play these new formats casually. We could do them in a way that gives us like a tournament style thing where there's like a competition, but since we're kind of like casual people, it's just like the pack boys, you know. It's not like you're gonna be worried about like sweating too hard with strangers, you know. So I think it'll be fun. I know we all play for keeps sometimes, but just want to say keep those on your radar. Again, check the event section in the Discord for more of what I just yapped about. But I just want to show everyone what we're doing as a community here. Either that goes for you too. Check what's going on. And if you're interested in a Popper Commander League or a Dual Commander League, we'll talk more about it. So, I think we're gonna get into MTG Game State. I have to get my notes.
Wait for it.
Oh yeah! Who we got checking? We got a rare Plop Dumps check-in. Now we know Plop Dumps is safe.
Plop Dumps for
Shout
whooping
Plop
ass.
Dumps. Hey, Plop Dumps, me and you are the
just redeemed.
tag team
Number 1 contenders.
number 1 contenders for the tag team belt, bro. Good game today, bro. Good game.
I think Plop Dumps has 2 title shots as well.
Damn, Plop Dumps got the 2 title shots. That's fucking crazy.
I accidentally booked him for a number 1 contenders match and he won it, and I'm like, fuck. Now he has like 3 title shots at the pay-per-view.
Guys, please join Yoda Master 420 on Twitch if you don't follow him. Please do. He runs a Lucha Hardcore Wrestling League, plays Magic cards. He's got a good group of streamer friends himself. Pop in his stream, see what's going on, see what he's doing. Sometimes you'll see him even trucking. He's kind of been doing. We met up as just random ships in the night as streamers, and I like what you do.
Today. I was like, yo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. And we both had 420 type antics in our names, so it was meant to be. But for real, we endorse this man.
Yo, this fight is going hard right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we all got on our TVs the Netflix. If you all have, everyone's got fucking Netflix at this point, so we all have it on mute. But I'm kind of waiting for more reactions towards the actual event. But we're gonna keep.
Dude, that one girl's face
wanna
though,
see
her
Mike
face
Tyson
is
get
so
his-
bloody.
I want to see Mike Tyson knock the crap out of Jake Paul.
I think everybody
Everyone's
does.
Everyone's been saying that. We and Yoda are of the mind that we might not even get that. I'd be surprised if they go all 12. But we'll follow along
dude,
on the side when we
it's
get to the
definitely
final.
gonna be, it's gonna be Mike Tyson in like a few, in like a couple rounds, hands
Maybe
down.
5 rounds,
You say 5?
if that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll agree with that 5. That's a pretty decent round
yeah, 5.
for Jake Paul last.
I'll say the maximum they go is 5.
And then everyone goes to bed happy.
Not
Tyson is
even.
like a sentient nuclear bomb. That's Plop Dumps is fucking right. Mike Tyson is a sentient nuclear bomb. I think he's coming out of the gate. We're also saying he's sober currently. He hasn't been like doing any drugs or anything. So
Well, duh.
he's probably like intense like right now, where he could take any pain, you know? He's absorbed reality.
Well, no, I wouldn't sit there and say that. I would sit there and say that like he's just like at like top body, like top like performance.
Yeah, I'd say for a 59-year-old man, yeah, definitely. I don't know if he like does any like weird like Hollywood drug things that they make all young and shit, but
These chicks are, it's a slobber knocker.
yeah, dude, it is kind of scary. Like you said, shout out Undertaker from LHW. He was looking forward to this one a lot because he liked those boxers. He knew they were gonna contend really well. But we're gonna move on. We're gonna go on to the segment, kicking it off. MTG Game State, 3, 2. Oh yeah! Welcome in, guys. MTG Game State. I'm here with Pack Boys Nation. Out here, we got kind of a more heady talk on the MTG article side, and then our finance side is more kind of, I'd say, penny to $5 bulk rares. So we're gonna get into that in just a second. Switching it off right now. Okay, so we're here. I wanted to talk about. I know some of my peoples. You guys know maybe more about Magic besides the game. I want to talk about things about the design. And current headed design of Magic cards, I believe, is Mark Rosewater. I mean, I should know this already, but just going off the top of the dome. We're here on MTG Wiki, which is a good site. I'm also in the Discord. Buzz Lightyear. So basically, I don't want to go over it like in too much depth. I kind of inquire you all to check the link in the description of the video and really peruse the wiki and click the hyperlinks so you can understand what we're talking about here. But design of Magic cards is really interesting. It's kind of what draws some people into playing the game, even if they're not aware of design mechanics themselves. When they first pick up the game, there's something about certain colors and certain functions of cards that like attract people to wanting to keep losing a lot from their friend who knows a lot more than them to keep playing, you know? So there's there's levels to this shit basically. And in the 7 stages of design, there's task, exploratory design, just read here on the right. There's the old system of design, there's Divine, and the old system was originally distinguished by Mark Rosewater in 3 distinct stages. In the main phase, the vision stage, which took 6 months, the integration stage, which took 3 months, and the refinement stage, which took 3 months. Apart from the head designer, each design team ideally consisted of a lead designer, a strong second, a developmental representative, a creative rep, fresh blood, and a file keeper. Roles were sometimes combined into one person. And then Divine is, it's probably some corporate heady design term for structural development and design of cards. So probably like the structural development of a card within the flavor of its setting and then the mechanics of its color. So it's probably some, it's an early stage of development that was for taking by the big swings. Many of the card designs I'm reading the middle of the article, let's do it, folks. Many of the card designs handed over, let me know in the comments, handed over the initial handoff would not make the final version of the set, and many more would get tweaks, such as casting cost, power toughness, or activation cost. So basically, Divine is just probably like a late stage form in the old school form of design, where they just were like, hey, we're gonna tweak this before we really put this out on the printer. Or even if it is on the printer, maybe they're fixing shit right there, you know. The current system, realizing that design and development had been created as a system between 2 teams that had too little interaction with one another, a new system was created starting with Dominaria. Design now has 4 component pieces: the exploratory design, the vision design, the set design, and the play design. So vision design is basically where they just kind of get together and like think about like the flavor of the world is, what the cards might be, mechanics possible, just kind of like throw everything at the wall. And then design handoff, when the lead vision designer passes the set off to the set design, he also creates a handoff document. This document is the guide that set design team, who was formerly the development team, can refer back to throughout the design process. They can see vision and end product of the vision design team. What was more important to them, what rules they set and what they're trying to accomplish. Oh, sorry, this kind of is more of a question. Whatever, basically design hands it off from the vision people, they hand it off to the design people who kind of just create they probably take art and like fix it into the names of the cards and their power toughness and all that shit. And set design is, the second part is led by Eric Lauer, pretty much currently too. Set design is responsible for making the set, metaphorically building the house based on Vision Design's blueprints. This team takes the design from concept to finished product. They're the only ones who field test the ideas and mechanics the Vision team created to see if they work together, fixing or replacing them if they don't. The set design team is then on the hook for designing all the cards. Vision Design creates cards as it iterates, which the set design team can use as they see fit. So set design also seems like they kind of like, basically, once they get everything like from card frame set up, these guys are kind of more going like, okay, what flavors are these cards filtering down into, stuff like that, maybe. And then we got your play design, and play design has its own article, which is pretty interesting. It's a 3-month process, and the first 2 months are the last 2 months of the set designs like cycle. So play design is kind of happening as the set's being made, just in case there's probably like tweaks. And then the actual design and play structure of the set is like a 3-month test. I feel like it can go longer, but that's just my critique. What's really cool about this article, we really won't get into it. I just implore you guys to look into it, do your own research. There is a historical stage of design where Mark Rosewater has kind of categorized like Alpha through Alliance, what that kind of era was. There's like eras to this shit, okay? So Magic Eras Tour is part of this article, but what I really wanted to get into, which is just very interesting to me, Dan, maybe you know this, I don't know, is the Council of Colors. So the Sixth Age saw the creation of the Council of Colors. Mark Rosewater and Matt Gottlieb, who act as overseers, and 6 additional members of the design team are responsible for protecting the integrity of the color pie. So it seems like in design, there's members who are part of these separate entities of each color. Like Corey Bolwin is someone who's in design, Megan Smith's someone in design, you know. Daniel Zhu, so the colorless, we'll start from what these things are. The colorless position is a training position, and you can see each name here in the arrow where they started and who followed them up. And then you can kind of follow their name and see where they ended up. Like Jules Robbins was a colorless trainee, but then they ended up becoming a red color pie overseer, and now it's Ben White's. Daniel Zhu is someone that Mark Rosewater and the design team actually, it seems like he's a young man too from China. They're really putting a lot of promise in. He's bringing a lot of, when you click on these names too, when you see what the stuff, their history, it's kind of crazy. So Daniel has designed Murders of Markov Manor, Bloomborough, Magic Foundations, current Amsterdam codename set, and he's been on developing for Wilds of Eldraine, Thunder Junction, The Lost Cabins. It's pretty cool just when you click some of these people, what their names and what they do. So Adam Prozac is basically the overseer of green, and his designing and developing stats are pretty stacked. Eternal Masters, he was lead design. Masters 2017 lead design. Iconic Masters, he was part of it. Innistrad Crimson Vow co-lead. So just some of his stats and what he led and co-led is pretty nuts. I did some of this research last night, like trying to get into like who these people were, because I saw Gavin Verhey. We've all talked about him. He's the boy. He is at one time the overseer of the black color pie in design. And each color has kind of its own restrictions. Like, you know, counter spells are almost always going to be in blue. There is some in white, but not always. And if there is, it depends. So I assume these people are kind of the people who are like the final stop of like in design. Like, hey, I don't think that card should be here because it's not fitting to the integrity of the color pie of Magic. So I implore you all, click these names, look into them, and just click again, do your own research. It's just really interesting. I was like really curious about that there's a secret council, so to say, within the design team that is assigned to the colors and protects the integrity of those colors and their strats. Maybe Ben White's is why we have red, or maybe even Sean Main or Jules Robbins. Who is the one that made red decide to exile the top card of your library and then cast him from exile? I used to hate that effect, and now I love that effect.
Probably
I feel like
one of the more broken effects in red.
What?
Probably one of the more broken effects in red.
Yeah, there's that red bird. I think he does that. From Thunder Junction. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm just saying. I wonder in the design team if there's people like that who, like some of the new, like, cause me and Dan, we've been playing Magic a long time. You know the themes of colors and what they do. In the 2020, 2018 era, some of the colors are doing things that are like not traditionally what they used to do. So I'm kind of wondering if that has to do with like the people who become part of the Council of Colors. All right. So that's enough yapping on that. Another article on this wiki I thought was really funny, and if you've played the unsets, you know these cards. There's a player type, Wizards of the Coast, and people who have written articles that just play in the scene kind of have created like memes and jokes and articles that kind of got taken seriously. There's the psychographic profile and there's the aesthetic profile. So the psychographic profile explains why players enjoy the game, but then the aesthetic profile explores what players enjoy of the game and why they think it's beautiful. And you could be both or one or the other. So within the psychographic profile, there's Johnny's, Timmy's, Spike's, and oh yeah, sorry, we're jumping ahead. So within the psychographic profile, you have 3 types. You have a Johnny, a Timmy, and a Spike. So getting into Timmy's are like that card everyone's seen in the unset. Wish we could pull up the card on the hyperlink or whatever. They're basically characterized by their tendency to use big creatures, cast big spells, large exciting plays motivate them. Timmy's are most associated with playing for fun and kill and all kinds of huge creatures, fantastic spells, and mythical enchantments. They're most social archetype, enjoying the interaction that Magic provides. So a stereotypical Timmy or Tammy is usually a younger player with a simple yet fun for them deck. They do not care whether they win or lose, but want to have fun playing really big effects. So in the 90s, a Timmy was kind of like a more nerd who was like, yeah, I'm here to play whatever and I'm winning. I think now it's kind of just changed as time's gone on from the way we like joke about Magic players and stuff, and just how we see ourselves as like a community or like just the people you see across the table. Especially in the tournament scene, these names and archetypes really come from more the shout out Chaos, come from more of the I'd say inner circles of the Magic culture when you really pick a lane to dive in. And Timmy kind of comes more from the 90s culture. So there's a Timmy power gamer, a Timmy social gamer, a Timmy diversity gamer, a Timmy adrenaline gamer, and then me, the Timmy griefers. So there's just different, it's kind of weird, there's like a psychographic profile based off these silly uncards that really go in depth to what people are. There's the Johnny combo player. I've met some Johnny combo players, I've met some Timmys, I'd say. Like, we're gonna speak pejoratively here as like a joke fun way. Spikes, I've met some Spikes. Spikes are the tournament grinders. I'd say, Dan, you're our local Spike. Shout out. You're an analyst. I'd say you're a tuner. You're an innovator, and you're into the nuts and bolts of your deck. And if you want to,
You're like talking me up.
yeah, I'm talking you up, bro. You focus on the energies and perfecting. I'm reading your zodiac. But a nuts and bolts Spike is someone who focuses their energies in perfecting their own gameplay. They try to understand their own internal flaws and work to improve them. They tend to spend more of their time on limited formats. I kind of felt like when you have your Halar with your notes, because I have notes too, I kind of get nuts and bolts on shit. These aren't like seriously archetypes or anything, but there's just like, it's funny, when you read them, there are parts of yourself that you see in all 3 of these archetypes that you're like, yeah, I can see that within myself or my friends.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have the aesthetic profile, and the aesthetic profile, there's only 2 types. There's Melvins and there's Vorthos. Mel's are people who are into mechanics. They're focused on the craft and design and development. A Mel's characterized for appreciating cards with delicate and interesting interactions, as well as strong mechanics. Melvins appreciate that there are many different elements that have come together to make a Magic card function structurally, from the color pie to the mana system. So they're basically like, oh my god, I love that the blue stuff does blue stuff. And then there's people who I kind of feel like I resonate with, Vorthos, who has kind of like their own larger profile. And a Vorthos is just the uber nerd of Magic. They know everything about the flavor, they know everything about flavored text. Like, I'd say me and Hardcore Ashy are kind of Vorthos players in a way where you could see the art, or you hear the name of a card, or you see the mana cost of a card, and you're like, I already know what that card is off the top of my head. You know what I'm saying? So, Vorthoses have...
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Dan, you have a Vorthos thing too. So, someone focused on the craft of a creative like side of Magic, once they get in, there's a 2015 article called Vorthos 2015, and this will even go more in depth. But it's just basically, you get your friend or someone who just got into Magic, they just go headstrong, I'll take you on type shit, you know? And yeah, I don't know. Article's not loaded, but it's, anyways. There's the gamer, they appreciate top-down resonance and in-game flavor. There's the artist, appreciate all visual aspects of Magic. The writer, maybe that is you too, Dan. We were talking about writing and sci-fi and stuff. Appreciate the written copy of Magic. The Oracle appreciates real world to fantasy world blending via things like cosplay. And then there's the Dreamer. Guys, don't take these too seriously. Appreciates anything contribute to the lore of Magic. So I think when you read this wiki and you kind of delve into the aesthetic and the psychographic profile of a Magic player, you're gonna see a lot of resemblance in you and your friends. And as a joke, I was kind of thinking of pack boys who kind of fit like Johnny Combo players and Spikes and board doses and stuff like that, you know?
Be a hilarious role for the Discord.
Oh, if we make these, we could make these roles maybe. Yeah, we could probably do like Timmy's and then like Timmy Power Gamers. I could probably divvy them all out to you guys, but I don't want it to be a bullying thing. But you're right, that would be actually really funny. All right, moving on to the finance portion, and I'm already spoiling the card I wanted to do for the fourth card, honorable mention, but we'll get into that later. So, finance portion is going to be kind of focused on the beginning half of it. It's going to be focused on cards from Universes Beyond, specifically from the Commander stuff, and more so, I believe we got first coming up Bureau Headmaster. If I could spell, was it B-E-R-E-A-U? Can't spell. Guys, the streamer can't spell. B-U-E-R. We're leaving this in the episode. E-A-U. Why isn't the... Maybe we have to refresh my browser, but usually it autocorrects, so I'm either spelling something wrong or just goofing. And you guys are watching a man wrong. It's Bureau Headmaster. But we'll skip into card number 2. And then we'll see if we pick it up. Inventory management will be our card number 1. How about that? I have willed it into oblivion. So inventory management is a 2-drop red-white instant from Fallout. And it's a card we saw in spoilers where I said I need it. It's a split-second card, which means as long as it's on the stack, you can't respond to it. You can't activate anything in response to it. For each aura and equipment you control, you may attach it to a creature you control. So like if you play a big creature, something happens where like on your turn, you have equipment spread out and you just play a big creature who's gonna swing bigger, maybe has flying or unblockable, boom. You're gonna throw out inventory management as kind of a final kill to like get in there and maybe hit one player out. Kind of some weird stuff like that. Or maybe like you have like your Celestial Armor out as a card we just pulled, a Jite and like one of the swords of X and X unblockable. You play a big unblockable creature because you're gonna probably kill one of your enemies in a 4-man game or something. Switch it on, attack, swing, boom. You get what I'm saying? So that's kind of why I wanted to shout out. And since it is Universes Beyond and from the Commander decks, it's gonna have kind of a high price. Market average listing on the market is $5.20. $5.54 is what the average listing on TCG is, I should say, sorry. And $5.20 is what people are buying for. So I just want to say, like, I think people are going to be listing this high, and we could see this go to $7, maybe even a $10 instant. Again, it's in red-white, the cards that really do care about equipment anyways. And tying a split second on that is just goofy. So that's all I really got to say about this. Kind of just wanted to sound the alarm. While it does seem a little cheap and the split between 54 and 20 cents isn't much, that people will just switch day and night on TCG Player and list this for probably $6 to $7. I'm just saying. Just saying. Now, if I can get this card name right, we're gonna have to just type it in Google, copy and paste it. Card number 2 from the Assassin's Creed set, guys. Bear with the streamer, he's doing the best he can. B-U-R-E-A-U. B-U-E-R. I'm left-handed and I mixed my letters up, guys. Sorry, I can't write. Card number 2, this is a fun one. again, in the red-white colors, again, we're hitting Universes Beyond, again hitting red and white, this time in a creature, human assassin. Equipment spells, you cast one less to cast, and your equip abilities are one less to activate. And it's in red-white, it's a 2-drop, 2/2 human. This card is dummy. I have average listing going up to $2.46. We can even say that's a $3 roundup. But market is buying at 89 cents. But we have a little update as of November 15th even on MTG stocks, where average listing is $2.96 and market's buying at $2.46. So, I don't know. I just want to say this is kind of undervalued, kind of not seeing a lot of growth as much as you kind of do see it have growth on the charts. It's just because it's new and it's just kind of finding its route. I think, again, this is going to be like the last card where it could creep up from a $3 card to a $5 card or even a $10 card if people so will it on listing it on TCG Player and its availability. Or like upcoming Final Fantasy set, let's say, has equipments that are just dummy thick. This card is going to do something about that. You know what I'm saying? It's actually legal in Modern, Legacy, Vintage, and Commander, which is pretty goofy. If we go back real quick, I don't know if inventory management has the same legality. See, inventory management's only legal in Legacy and Vintage. Dan, I don't think Bureau Headmaster is going to do much in Modern, but do you think a 2-drop like this is, with like the activation stuff, like is good or not?
What's the card again?
Bureau Headmaster. Equipment spells you can cast cost 1 less. Abilities can activate.
No, this is bad. This is bad in Modern. This card's not even good.
That's what I'm saying. It came in a set that has Modern legality, which is kind of weird, but hey man, I digress. All right, we're gonna go into card number 3. This is more for me. This is more who I am. It's from Jumpstart. Naiath of the Dire Hunt. 4-drop human warrior, 2 and 2 green. Whenever one or more creatures you control fight or become blocked, draw a card. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3. If you do, double target creature's power until end turn. Creature must be blocked this combat if able. Pardon me. And it's 2 and a hybrid, so it's green-red, so it could be secretly a red commander as well. Even though it's Jumpstart, it's kind of a secret commander, and it's good in werewolves. I used to play this in my werewolf build. We're seeing markets buying at $12.97. Average listing though is $17. We even see kind of the market listing higher at 15 now. What's that, Dan?
It's because of the Wolverine Secret Lair card.
Oh, really? Because you do fight mechanics.
Yep.
That makes sense. So it's going up because of the Marvel stuff. See, we got Packboys Nation on the Pulse of Info draw. I was wondering why this was going up. I figured just it's good as a damage doubler anyways. And it's only in Jumpstart. So again, we've talked about it before. Sets that are cards that even if they get reprinted, if they're really good and in only premium sets, they're just gonna hold a good price. I don't really know if Naiath will ever be that. I don't even think she's gonna be a $20 card, but we'll see. We'll see. If she's like a real dummy good engine for a niche Wolverine deck, or it's like CEH out of nowhere, then fine, but that's not for me to decide. Our fourth and final card, which we spoiled at the beginning of the episode, is Rite of Consumption. It's kind of a funny one. I just wanted to sound the alarm on. It's a 2-drop sorcery, black, from Shadowmoor. As an additional cost to cast the spell, sack a creature, and it deals damage equal to the sack creature's power to target player or planeswalker, and you gain life to the damage dealt this way. Legal in Legacy, Modern, Vintage, Pauper, and Commander. I just like this card because it's just funny. It's a sack outlet. It's cheap, and it has just kind of like some value that is like weird that I'm seeing it's going up to $4, $5 on market, with like buying at with the average listing of $2 on TCG Player. So market's buying at almost $5 on this card, which I don't even think that's possible, but average listing is like a $2 card. So the fact that it's even $2 is kind of crazy. And the fact that it's seeing growth. We're not seeing it in any like deck. It's a 97-cent card on the list, so it's not like too dummy crazy. But I think because it's a cheap sack outlet and it does like damage and life, this just might have some good effects for maybe even that angel that got spoiled, where it's just basically the Sanguine Bond combo. Just kind of activate. Yeah. Because maybe this might be just a cheap activator with that. I don't know.
Random people.
Really wondering. So that's the segment. That's our honorable mention. Let me know in the comments how you felt about that. We were just bulking around trying to get through it all, but hey, I can't spell bureau and I can't write. Who would have thought? I'm not good at math, so I always thought I was good at writing, but we proved ourselves otherwise. So I'm making fun of myself at this point. I digress. All right, so that's the Anywho, that's the end of the segment. Hey, yo.
That segment was fucking fire.
Really? Are you sure?
I was watching it.
Thank you, man.
I was trying to multitask, honestly. There's a lot going on at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I got the TV fucking just going on.
That last fight, that girl got her freaking whole eye split open.
Yeah, I know.
It was freaking nasty looking. I'm sorry, I had to like freaking react to it. Thought you asked for a live reaction, so I was like, yo, what the?
Yo, I want to shout out Rilth in the Discord. We helped him, me and Hardcore Ashy helped him build a mono green deck with Finn, where it's all about sending Death Touchers and then using the Death Touchers to do like direct punch combat. But he just reported back in, seems he got wrecked, but he was ramping good.
That deck gets targeted pretty quickly.
He had Orin Frost Fangs, that's why we're like, you have to continue. You have to continue building this.
I mean, it's great. It's hilarious, but like it's a real like cop out way to kill him, Commander, with because it gets the poison counters.
I think he wants to try to get more into poison with it. It's just kind of.
I would keep it just to the Commander and play around the Death Touch and the fight spells. That's how I would do it. I would try to I wouldn't make the poison as like my main way to win. I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah,
but then again, it's too easy to get to 10 poison counters in Commander. That's like not a hard thing to do.
Or maybe even throw in like I don't know if there's a mono green proliferate, but kind of sneak in a proliferate. You know what I'm saying? Because can't you hit your opponent's counters, double it a bit?
You could, but I think the like just mono green like creature control would be hilarious, like Death Touch and fight spells.
Yeah. We gotta show you his list when he gets it uploaded. Shout out Rilth, dude. So we're gonna get into deck of the week. We have me again on it. I had a mix-up. Shout out Hida. Again, sorry Hida, I had bad communication, but I wanted to give you more time just in case you had like cards in the mail and stuff. I know people don't get like cards, money and stuff. I was just thinking like, hey, if Ajlask isn't ready, I think we might need to give Hida time. I should have asked you, or at least communicated with my bad. But 3 a.m. last minute, I asked, shout in response to the homie. But I know they're busy. It's a busy night, family and stuff. So I've elected myself on deck of the week. And I think this is a fun one. You guys are gonna like this because we played this and I've done work. This is the Atlee Palani Nest Tender build. We'll start the segment and officially introduce ourselves and what we're doing. But just wanted to get that in there, let you all know what the deal is. Also, again, too, on record, guys, I want to shout out the boy Hida Kenshiro Meat Juices in the Discord, just so you guys know in chat. If you see him with that neon colored text in his name, that means he has boosted the server. Please give him the respect he has deserved. And again, another announcement in the Discord, we are doing subscriber/VIP only movie night. If you're a super OG, and I'm telling you, even some of the pack boys aren't going to be invited. I apologize. This is how I have to pay it forward to the real OGs and the real VIPs. Sunday we'll be doing a movie night. I'll be putting on Basketball, one one of my favorites, a classic. So that's what's going on. That's the announcements. I'm just kind of delaying time so I get all my cards in order, and then I'm going to cue the segment card and tell everyone what we're doing here. And maybe you guys too could give me a little review. I know we played Egg Deck. We've kind of talked about removing some eggs and stuff. We'll get into that. And again, I want to shout out, since we're here, and keep some less awkward dead air. That's how I roll. Sawteeth on the tunes. If you're listening to the stream and you hear this on the VOD, this is South Korean music producer Sawteeth. Here we got all my cards. On the beat, he has given us permission. I've made contact with this guy. I was just a fan of his music, and I saw there's an email and a way to reach out to him. So, check his music out. Give him a follow. Name your own price on Bandcamp. He even has vinyl records of his stuff. So if you're interested in drum and bass or just chill tunes or you're a record head, he's the boy. All right. Losing all my music, getting everything to play again, and we're gonna queue it on up. How we doing, Twitch chat? How you holding up? Yoda, any thoughts on the current situation of the fight?
Right now, it's just a bunch of talking.
Love to see that. Also, that is Cedric the Entertainer, which I thought was crazy.
That one Irish chick won that last fight. It should have been the Puerto Rican chick, honestly, if you ask me.
Were they just like going damn hard?
They were scrapping, bro. Like they were in jail, kind of scrapping.
Yeah. I wonder if they have like history or something, or what their deal is.
I think they had like 2 or 3 fights now, or this is their second fight or third fight.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, some of these cards, I wonder why they did it for the Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
You need to take it to the cage.
Damn, it's going to UFC. It's going that deep.
I don't know. Still waiting for this Mike Tyson fight. I can't wait to see that. Yo, it'd be crazy if like freaking then just Superman punches just fucking
just
knock
jumps
down.
on Superman. He straight tackles him.
He just jumps in the air, and just like punches him in the air, just boom.
And he just disappears like Obi-Wan Kenobi when Darth Vader fucking hits him with the lightsaber.
Mike Tyson comes in with the Thanos gloves.
Yeah, dude, that'll go tight.
Hits him with the Infinity Stones.
Yo, speaking of Infinity Stones, dude, Marvel Snap's popping off, bro. I don't know how if you guys been playing recently or what the deal.
I have not. I need to get into that.
I know it's been busy. So, but Dan's been DMing me. He's always hyping me up about it, dude.
Gotta get them pixel arts, bro.
Dude, Dan's the only Pixel fan in the community. I promise you.
That's fine. Let me get them all.
Bro, I'm worried. Once we get the Pack Boys loose in the Marvel Snap world, they're not ready for Magic players to really get into that world, bro. Because, like, I'm worried what you're going to do with move decks, Dan. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, once you have all the pieces, they kind of get really mathematical and big. And, like, you anticipate what you need to do each turn. I know that's how you like thinking ahead. So I'm kind of worried, man. I'm not going to lie.
A little bit there. Just missing a couple more cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once you get Iron Fist and Doctor Strange, at least then you could start your thing, and then you'll get the Spider-Man pieces. I know Yoda wants Spider-Man as well, dude. Just
Hell yeah.
Move is like a very it's like a very complicated archetype, and some of the best decks kind of now implement parts of Move and then do other archetypes. Like, you know how you mix colors in Magic? They're doing like kind of that in Snap, where like the top tier Loki decks are gonna have one card that does a move mechanic, but at the same time it does location change, like Scarlet Witch, which is kind of fucking nasty. So that's a little Marvel Snap corner. Hope you appreciate that. Shout out Marvel Snap community and some of the OGs. They've been with us since the beginning of this current 2024 streaming career of Smoke Packs, which I'd say is the more serious part. We've been in the game since I'd say at least 2021, so fuck with me.
Color up, you know.
All right, getting the camera charged. We're gonna queue up deck of the week without further delay. Here we go, folks. Here we go. If I can remember my hotkeys. 3, 2. Welcome in, everyone. This is deck of the week. It's your boy Smoke Packs back at it again with another one. This time I have a classic OG build of mine, one of my favorites. It's Atli Palani Nest Tender. We're making eggs, and we're just throwing big boys out there, okay? It's just how it goes. Now, come with me, follow along as I take you into my deck tech of the week. Okay, so who are we and what are we doing? We're going a little hybrid here with the camera and all that. Atli Palani Nest Tender is a 4-drop, Naya, 2/3 human shaman. You pay 2, tapper, create a 0/1 green egg creature token with Defender. That's all nice, and if you give her haste, it's even better. It's twice as nice. Her bottom ability, though, is what we're really playing for and what's strategizing around this deck with. When an egg you control dies, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest on the bottom in a random order. So we're just like lottering through our deck, you know, playing solitaire, getting big boys on the field, and then cycling through that whole chamber. She's really nasty, and if you can keep her from being removed or get into a specific combo, you can just throw out your whole deck and end the game. So we're gonna dive into what we're doing here. I think I want to start out real quick with our eggs, the highlights of what we're doing. Now, really, if you wanted to go hardcore in this build, you don't want to put in a lot of eggs. You want to have like probably as little as possible. But I kind of like having fun watching me kill my eggs, cycle through my deck, landing on an egg, killing the egg again, cycling through. It's kind of more fun thing for me. So we have some changelings and like some like colorless creatures who just kind of technically count but aren't eggs, like our metallic mimic, our mysterious egg, which is really only counts for mutate, but it's just a cheap 1-drop colorless egg, which is just good mana fixing. Universal Automaton again is kind of filling that similar role. Palani's Hatcher is a new egg support card, I'd say. Other dinos have haste, and when it enters, create 2 0/1 green egg dinos, so it's Atli Palani, but plus an extra cost of 1. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control 1 or more eggs, you have the auto egg sack ability now too with this, which is good. It's engine. And you get to create a 3/3 green dino beast creature token. I think it's just funny. It's a good engine. It's not like too broken. You can go dummy hard on this build if you really want and so choose. Mirror Entity is a really, again, funny card, and it's going to turn your commander into an egg, so you get a little bit extra juice. And if you have tokens and stuff out, you pay Mirror Entity's ability for 0 until end of turn. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX. Since it's an X ability, we chose 0. Everything's going to turn into an egg, have all abilities basically. I mean, have all creature types. Eggs with that. They'll have 0 health, so they're going to die. But egg triggers will happen on the stack. And that's just what you do with Mirror Entity. It's really funny. You can go dummy nuts. Nesting Dragon, again, is our kind of other egg generator with landfall. This is from a Lord Windgrace precon. It's a good card. I think it commands a high price too because of the egg deck and just landfall in general, being a dragon. Just when it land enters, you get a 0/2 red dragon egg, and then when that egg dies, it flips into a 2/2 red dragon creature with flying that has pay 1 red to give it +1. We call that Fireball, I believe, in the MTG community, okay? So, those are our eggs: Smoldering Egg, Rock Egg, and Dragon Egg. Something is behind here. It's like a dollar bill. It's slow. Ruck Egg are our actual real eggs. We don't really need to have these in here. They're just kind of there, and when they die, they turn into other things similar to what Nesting Dragon creates with its eggs. And yeah, it's fire breathing, Dan, right?
For what?
When you pay red, when you pay red, give a creature +1, like a dragon shit. Isn't that called fire breathing?
Oh yeah, it's called fire breathing.
Oh, Tarian Mauler was our secret egg. My bad, guys. I want to get into the other big boys. Is again our other secret egg. And he's kind of formidable even if he stays on the field, because every time a player who's an opponent casts a spell, he gets a +1 counter, and people kind of seem to forget about it. Now, I'm going to show off camera so we don't spoil too much of what's in here. We have our Praetor Phyrexian kind of cycle, just little big chunky boys, Zorpin, Drell, Hunger Dominus. He's just really good because he is giving our creatures he's doubling our creatures' power at combat and making them big and game ending. And we could give him an indestructible counter so he sticks around and just kind of provides us that pressure. Urbrask the Hidden is just our haste enabler, makes our creatures on our opponent's end come in tapped. It's good. Vorinclex is a mana tripler, shuts down our opponent's lands. He's kind of nasty. These are the OG Phyrexians. Lesh Norn, we know her, we love her. Buff our guys, basically wipe your opponent's small guys. Shout out Cheese King in the Discord, one of the OGs. Alexios Demos of the Cosmos from the Assassin's Creed deck was put in. Shout out Hida. We're here in the middle of the deck of the week. Hida Kenshiro, aka Meat Juice in the Discord, is one of the greatest people in the world. He's doing great things for people in his community. Just want to quick shout him out, a little grateful minute. But again, shout out Cheese King as well in the Discord. He told me about this card. He hates this card because it's very reoccurring and funny. It's a 4-drop, 4/4 trample human. It attacks each combat if able, can't be sacked, and can't attack its owner. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player gains control of Alexios, untaps it, put a +1 counter on it, and it gains haste. So if we go from egg into this, it's gonna get silly. Atali, again, is another, if we go egg into this, it's gonna get silly. Lotus Cobra is kind of our mana fixer. Terror of the Peaks, if we egg into this. Rurik Thar, if we egg into this, it's silly. Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort, I was talking about this in the Discord earlier today. Creatures you control have haste. This is just good for getting Atli's effect out right away. And then last but not least, Augusta, Dean of Order is really why we play this. We don't really play the Plarg, who's just a loot card. We play for Augusta, who gives our creatures pseudo-vigilance. And then Scourge of the Throne, Eoris, just again, big stuff, extra combat, giving our creatures menace. It's kind of hard to remove. So there's that. What's interesting about this deck is we're kind of low-key Voltron-y in that we rely on equipment. We have a nice mana package in like Soul Ring, Thron Dynamo, the Talismans, Signets. We got Cloud Key, which I think is not needed for this deck, but still pretty okay. The Shronic Resonator is just going to copy Atli's ability a second time, which is just funny. Lightning Greaves, you don't want to have on Atli because then it's a problem. Thornbite Staff is really what we want to get in here for. Thornbite Staff is, we get Atli out, we Thornbite Staff, we're automatically we're decking ourselves, getting our whole creatures out that are worth it. Everything else will stay as not a creature, and we're gonna probably have a big time problem to be dealt with, you know? So Thornbite Staff is just really the GOAT and is really a good engine and a must remove card, and that will play into what my sorceries are gonna be in just a minute. Masterwood Nexus again turns everything into an egg. This is kind of a low-key cut for me. This is a 1-drop bulk thing I found at like just a comic book shop. Bury target permanent you own, which just means sack target permanent you own. You know what we're sacking with this thing? We're hitting the eggs. Swiftfoot Boots against like Lightning Greaves. Once that gets on the commander, it's kind of a hard issue to deal with. Spawning Pit and Ashnod's Altar. Ashnod's Altar. Sorry, I really misspoke. Ashnod's Altar plus Thornbite Staff plus my commander is the unlimited combo where we're getting our whole deck out and just going dummy nuts. Spawning Pit is just, again, another quick sack outlet and just gives us a little bit of token reach on blocking, chump blocking, or even turning things into eggs with the 2/2 creature effect change. Now, we got our typical ramp, Farseek, Cultivate, Nature's Lure. A lot of ramp we have to get into as much as possible, but
I'm back, sorry.
What's up, Yoda? What I wanted to get into was we have some artifact search, so we can get into searching for maybe Lightning Greaves or really ideally Thornbite Staff, so we can get into our unlimited combo with Open the Armory. Wrath of God, Structural Assault, and Devastating Mastery are just destroy everything kind of type things. And Structural Assault is going to hit our opponents and destroy artifacts. Deal damage to each creature equal to the number of artifacts that were put into the graveyard from the battlefield this turn. So if someone docksides, whatever, fine. But then we're gonna structural assault and kind of get revenge. Shreds of Sanity. I know all that stuff's banned, but I'm just still saying. Kitchen Table. Shreds of Sanity is again another low-key cut card. Return up to 1 target instant card and up to 1 target sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand, then discard a card, and then exile this. I believe this is one of those cards where you have to do both of its effects, otherwise it won't go off. It's not an and or. So it's up to 1 target sorcery and up to 1 target instant. So this is good for just getting things that get destroyed that we want to get back. Like, let's say moving into our enchantments, and we'll get into instants. Our Shadow in the Warp, which is a creature reducer and just damage dealer, gets fucked with. We could Shreds of Sanity to get that back. Roiling Vortex, shout out Dan. I put this in just because he had it, and I even believe Sunny might have. Shout out Sunny. But I know Dan for sure has played Roiling Vortex. This is just an annoying card that pings.
I haven't.
You haven't, Dan?
No.
Someone plays this. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, it deals 1 damage to them. Maybe it's even Hida. Is it you, Hida? Let me know, guys. It's just really annoying, and then you could pay red. Your opponents can't gain life this turn. Cindervines, again, is kind of another hate bear card where whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to that player. And then you could pay 1, sack it, destroy target artifact or enchantment, deal 2 damage to that permanent's controller. Bard class, we're really just trying to get to level 2 to make our commander green and red cost less on its color cost, keep things cheap. Forging Tyrite Sword and Fire class are again what we're looking at in this deck for trying to search for. Tyrite Sword is just good in I think any red-white for ramp because it gets 2 treasure. It gives you a treasure token on 2 of its activations, which is silly. And then you could search for Havlar, God of Battle, or Equip. Fighter class is going to search for Equip and make your Equip abilities 2 less. So it's just hitting our Thornbite Staff Search. Goblin Bombardment is just, again, a sack thing for trying to kill our eggs, get that value. Asceticism is just giving me protection from being targeted by having my creatures have basically hexproof. Computer's just computering. I'll make sure you guys got me. You guys hear me in the Discord? Okay. Sorry, I think my Twitch stream is like lagging out.
Oh shit, the fight's about to start.
Cool, we're back. So what I wanted to talk about was asceticism. This just gives me hexproof, and I can regenerate my creatures. If you try to destroy my commander, I'll regenerate it. Or maybe we could even, if we have an egg get destroyed from being destroyed, we could regenerate it, which would be kind of hilarious. Caretaker's Talent. Whenever this is a new card from Bloomborough, it's from the Talent class enchantment series. Okay, he is checking up. My feed did get a little choppy. In the editing, we'll fix this in the editing magic, but I just wanted to stay with you guys in case you lost me or whatever. So Caretaker's Talent has 3 abilities, 3 levels, I should say. Whenever 1 or more tokens you control enter, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. So this is just good on like Atlee's ability for creating an egg, getting a draw. Then we could pay a white. When this becomes level 2, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. Again, getting a little egg value off of that, or even our Landfall Dragon. And then its 3rd level, pay 4. Creature tokens get +2. So we can just have our eggs be a little beefy on defense. I don't really care for that one. I care more so for the first ability, if anything. Now, our instants, I feel like could be a bit worked on more, but they are good, in my opinion, on just getting what we need done. We have the Assassin's Creed Path to Exile. Just standard, we have white, you need Path to Exile and Swords to Plowshare, but we only have Path in here. Akroma's Will is good game-ending stuff once we get to like having all of our like Eldrazi, all of our Praetors out, or like Eoris with Menace and like Scourge of the Throne on double combat. Shenanigans will ensue. We got Akroma's Will to kind of Give our creatures lifelink indestructible, protection from all colors if they're gonna get fucked up, or give them flying, vigilance, double strike if we want to really just strike in. And if we have our commander, we can do both. Flame Sweep, again, it's just kind of like our destroy cards where we just want to have our board get wiped if we have eggs. Sundering Growth is just populating our tokens, but then hitting our artifacts and enchantments. Eladamri's Call, this is kind of an old school card. I don't really know why I have it in here anymore, but search your library for a creature card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuff. Shuff is short for shuffling. It's, I think, really just to find any big creature I want that I can't get to with an egg. Crimson Wisp is just giving a good card draw. It's a cantrip, and then it's giving my commander haste or anything big haste so we can start doing things. Chaos Warp's just good for answering opponents anything on the board that's annoying, or even hitting ourselves. And again, another weird niche card, Wild Ricochet, 4-drop instant. You may choose new targets for target instant or sorcery spell, then copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy. I think it's kind of funny, and I think if we get canceled, if we get fucking countered, then if we get canceled, then we could just Wild Ricochet and sorry, we're still here. But no, if you get countered, I think this would just be kind of funny in a situation where the board's getting active. I want to try this out and try to respond with it. So that's really the whole meat and potatoes of the deck. What we're trying to do, again, get eggs, get into things that are big, give them kind of vigilance, pseudo vigilance, give them menace, support them in a way that's just gonna really bog down our opponent's board. We have some land enabler lands like Handwear Battlements, Rogue's Passage, making things unblocked that can't be blocked. Yavimaya Cradle of Growth is just good for me, making everything green if we can't get it. And then that's really it. We got a Llama Man land, and just really all your lands. So that's really the deck of the week, what I wanted to provide today. Pretty impromptu, but hey, I think we need a video for the Atlee Plani deck, egg deck tech. Especially since this is one of my more better performing commander decks. It's kind of more streamlined and it can hit at like a 7-8 level if I really so choose. Don't really need to worry about the mulligan punishment so much. So that is deck of the week. Appreciate y'all for hanging in there, and yeah. Kita, you're so right with Enduring Courage. I just pulled that, but I put it in my Fuck You Pay Me deck. Treasures Haste Enabler deck. We're gonna check in. Seems like we're getting the fight going. They're just kind of, it's probably gonna be like 20 to 15 minute intros. I don't know if anyone cares about the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight, but this is kind of a historic event. I feel like we're watching the rocket launch, you know?
I think this is the first time I've ever seen Mike Tyson fight like live.
In your lifetime?
Yeah, deadass.
He did a fight not too long ago against another old guy, I think.
I didn't even watch that. I didn't even know about that. I wasn't even like, I was looking under a rock, I guess.
All right, we're gonna switch over to Card Cam, baby.
Are we ripping packs?
We're ripping packs, and we're gonna take a BRB, start up the PlayStation, play FF9, and hang. Probably react to the fight as we see this.
I'm already singing the Star Spangled Banner right now. Oh, say, can you see? Good stuff.
The good stuff. Are they gonna sing the Canadian national anthem like at hockey?
I mean, I don't think they're in Canada.
No, I know, I'm joking. We used to go to a lot of hockey games before the Blackhawks became a really good team. It was really cheap to go to like the nosebleed seats, and then you could sneak down in the later periods to go watch at the front row. And you could meet the players, sometimes get broken sticks or autographs.
Oh yeah.
They come out of the box or come into the box and they like dap you up. So meat juices. Mike Tyson has no endurance. Every fight he has ever been in that I've seen, if it goes longer than 2 rounds, he gets tired, and now he's 60 years old. I think we kind of were saying that too. We're worried about the length of rounds. I know once he lost, I think originally to Hollowfield, or once he got his first big L, really Mike Tyson was really big when he was 20 and 19. His later years, I know he has like the whole big controversies and stuff, but like I'd say historically wise in boxing, why this is crazy is when he was like younger than even Jake Paul, he was doing things in boxing. He was in Olympics when he was like 19, while still being a heavyweight champion in boxing. Like he's just doing crazy things no one did. But once he lost and like kind of shown that he's like not invincible, people really only remember fighters on their like best times. They're not gonna remember them towards the. Only people who care about fighting really care about the actual story of the fighter, you know, the end and the beginning. His first big loss was Buster Douglas, who no one remembers. Yeah, like I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I feel like that's different between like freaking boxers and like wrestlers. Like wrestlers get remembered. Like if they're like a really good wrestler, they get remembered like through their like winning and their losing. They're just fucking. Even though like wrestling isn't nearly as real as fucking boxing.
I get what you're saying though. Yeah.
Like people still remember The Rock and Stone Cold, even though like freaking their last match in wrestling they lost. I think Stone Cold lost to freaking Kevin Owens his last match or whatever. Anyway.
Ooh, another reclamation stage is good to have just in the pocket, in the
Oh
vault.
yeah.
Phyrexian Arena, I don't have this card.
Ooh,
Guys,
that's a nice one.
this is going in Toad Mutate, Hida. At the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and lose a life.
Hell yeah.
Everyone needs this. Yoda, you need this. Shout out
I think
Dan.
I have one somewhere.
I was gonna say shout out GXP Dan, Minnesota Dan, he needs this. We got Mythic Progentius. This is my second one. I had this on the list. Protection from mystery
27.
boosters. It's Wooburg, it's all the
I'm
colors.
older than Jake Paul.
Protection from everything. If it would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, reveal it and shuffle it into its owner's library instead. Chat, shuff is short for shuffle. Keep up. Yeah, slow but not, that's what I'm saying. Slow but not bad. I think it's a good banger. It's in the 3-drop, but I have a card that makes enchantments cost 1 less. So. Our foil is Dragon.
That's insane.
I think Phyrexian Arena is a good hit.
Commander staple.
But in the I don't like that the enchantments in this now have the enchantment creature border. I like when they're separated, but I get it. I get it. All right, last pack, boys. This one's gonna be a banger. It's gonna be a whiff.
You gotta bless it. You gotta bless the pack.
I already opened it, but we'll bless the pack.
He tapped.
Dude, you know I used to drink alcohol in a basement with fucking scummy people, if you know I knew what you meant by that. When you're with your boys in an alley and you're learning how to drink, you know? You guys get like a fifth. Or whatever. Before you crack the seal, you gotta tap it. RIP Giant Growth. And shout out Restless Tornado again in the Discord. Big Discord shout out this one. I had it pinned, the new combat rules, where basically you just don't declare blockers. Your opponents will pick it, I guess.
Yeah, it's great, dude. It makes attacking feel so much better.
I feel like it's going to make it a bit healthier in the 60 card format. And probably they're saying it's better for the new player experience, but
it's better for the new player experience, and it's gonna suck in Commander. When you have like a combat focus deck, it's just gonna be so dominant.
Blanchwood armor.
I might just build elves in Commander.
This one seems pretty good too for the Toad deck, but it's kind of one-sided on one creature. Like it's +1 for each force I control. I don't know, mid.
The Yavi Maya.
Yeah. Oh. Well, create token that's a copy of target creature you control, but for 6, not worth it. Self-reflection. Felling blow, put a +1 counter target creature control, then that creature deals damage equal to its power target creature and opponent controls. This will be good for Rilth's Finn deck. Yo! Oh, you like the Goblin token, Hida? That's from Modern Horizons, bro. I have one in foil. I'll have to hook you up, bro. Yeah, I remember I first saw this in Modern Horizons. I like the insect.
Can y'all hear me or my mic not working?
Oh, Restless,
Yeah,
what's good,
I can
bro?
hear you.
We just shouted you out, bro.
Ah.
You mentioned the new combat shit. I pinned in the Discord, you know.
Oh, dope.
Loot seems really good. Play an additional land on each of your turns.
Card's really good in the ramp deck and standard. I've noticed.
Look at the
It
top
allows
6
you to
cards
take
of your
a good
library.
thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
I went turn 1 Llanowar Elf, turn 1 or turn 2 loot, turn 3 activate loot, get Sire of the Eldrazi Sire.
Oh, is that what we're building?
Oh, dude, it's insane.
I think you
That
sent me
new
that list.
drop-
I'll double check
yeah,
it.
that 7-drop, that new 7-drop Eldrazi with 7 abilities is insane.
Yo,
That
Dan,
was
it's good to have you back, man. Shout out Gnarly Colony.
insane. I saw that. I saw that in a draft I did. I took it just for the
Yo, double foil. And it's kind of rare
That's
we didn't
wild.
get a full art.
What are you cracking here, man?
This was fucking Foundations.
Oh, nice. Congrats. I didn't know you got it back. Got it set.
Yeah, I hit up the old LGS and bought some boosters.
Oh, you wanted to gamble a little bit?
Yeah, just for fun. Here's what our polls are overall, though. Was it you, Restless, playing Ruby? Someone was playing Ruby. Was it you, Hita,
Nope.
playing Ruby? Someone was doing nasty things with Ruby, Daring Tracker. Maybe it was Rilth. I think it was Rilth. He finally built his first paper deck, and he was doing nasty things. Like Goreclaw shit, you know? So,
Fine, nasty. You take that out of your mouth.
well, whenever it attacks, while you control a creature with power 4 or greater, she gets +2 until end of turn, and she's a mana rock with haste.
Okay.
I think it's
That's
okay.
interesting. Oh, she's cheap too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 2 costs.
Interesting.
But all right, what we pulled, the Celestial Armor, which is a weird card. Just gives flying, and then it's kind of a quick protection. Indestructible hexproof for until end of turn on a creature.
That's
Then it has
weird.
flying. Rise of the Dark Realms. Put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control.
I've gotten fucked by that card so hard, dude.
We're thinking Fiery Emancipation, Obosh, and Slagstorm hitting everyone for like 18 damage. Slagstorm deals 3 damage to each player. So triple the damage, and then I think Obosh doubles damage from odd sources.
Mm-hmm.
And then Loot and Phyrexian Arena, and then Progentius, the second one I own though.
Nice.
So it wasn't like too special. I was like, oh, I already pulled this in Mystery Boosters a long time ago and freaked out.
Same art as Mr. Booster?
Yeah. It's just Mystery Booster has a little badge on the bottom.
Got you.
Yeah. So those are pretty decent pulls. Gonna use these for
Not bad.
builds for sure. We'll list them on TCG Player Shop when we get it up. More.
I
to
got
come,
that
more-
card.
What? What card you got?
That big one you're talking about right there.
Oh,
Progenitus.
Progentius?
Yeah, Scott got him when he was pulling. Like, he didn't get him in like actual card. He got him in arena.
Oh, hey, that's pretty
His
cool.
first pull.
I don't know what you could do with it in arena. Maybe brawl.
It's just a big dumb creature that you cheat into play. That's all it is. It's
Okay,
nothing
yeah.
fancy. It's a big dumb creature that they can't remove because it's got protection from everything, and it has a two turn clock.
Reveal a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control. Put them on 2, 4, 6, 8. If you had 10 mana, 10 lands out, we could loot them.
Nah, Sire is like a better win condition, unfortunately, in standard.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
The thing has ward 7 life, so if someone is brave enough to remove it, they're not having a good time removing it. 'cause
I
it
did-
smack with 7 basically.
I did the limited arena event for Foundations, and I got sired.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I did. I didn't do anything and just ramped into Sire. I had 4 Sire. I got 4 Sires.
All right, real quick, live stream chat. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. We're gonna set up the PlayStation 2 Discord. I'll be here. We'll be chatting and stuff, but we won't be on stream. So once. All right, guys, we're back.
Now, here's a real question, bro.
Got Final Fantasy.
If this
in the
goes
mix.
all 8 rounds, who do you think is gonna get it?
It's gonna be.
Oh, by the judges and shit.
I bet Paul gets it if it goes to the judges.
Yeah. Yo, who got the fucking Zelda music? That shit sounds fire.
It's smoke.
Yo, that shit sounds fire.
Final Fantasy 9, right?
That's my stream. Oh, is it coming into my mic?
Yeah.
My bad.
I liked it though. It sounds fucking nice.
Yeah. I forgot.
If you want to go
I'm
for a
in,
walk in the
I have that in
woods.
Discord. Sorry, I'm talking the delay world to you guys. I forgot you guys will be able to hear the Final Fantasy music coming through my mic. Talking to Discord here, guys. We got we all have the Netflix Jake Paul fucking fight on. We're all just reacting to it. Let's switch on over.
Oh,
Nice. And Mike's quiet. Mike's tired now, huh?
yo, Mike's old as fuck. He needs to like chill, bro.
Has he been hammering?
Yo, look at him. What the fuck was that? He didn't know what the fuck he. Yo, he need to get his old ass out of there before he dies.
This is our play-by-play commentary, guys. To Final Fantasy IX and the fight night
He's
of the
going for
century.
a hug.
He's going for the clinch. We're grinding. Actually, too, this is good because we're level grinding right now, too, guys. Just so you know, for the final boss. We'll switch to the information order of Final Fantasy.
Ooh. Dude, Mike's built like a Chef Boyardee can, bro.
Hell yeah, beefy. All right, we're gonna grind. We're gonna do our thing. This is the Unfinished Save File show, guys. We have a disc 4 of Final Fantasy IX to finish. I think the best pull of the night, honestly, was Loot, and then Phyrexian Altar, though. I will say. Slagstorm's just kind of funny. Rise of the Dark Realms gets nutty, but over Spell Table, it's kind of annoying.
Rose
Dude,
gassed,
all those
man.
mushrooms, bro. Mike needs to chill.
Damn, really? You think
Yeah,
he's
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 gassed, bro.
nervous?
Nah, dude. I
Yeah,
think
nah,
he's
he's-
fucking.
He can't run.
He took too many mushrooms before the fight.
Nah,
You don't know where he is. I think he's trying to fight a dragon or something.
Nah, he's trying to come back, bro. But I think Hida kind of said it too. Like, no one remembers how he lost. Everyone kind of remembers that he's just a champion. But no one remembers even the guy who beat him.
Ooh. Yo, Mike. Yo, Paul
Yeah.
just literally.
Jabbed him.
Look, dude. Mike forgot his name for 2 seconds at least.
Yeah, 100%. Mike forgot. Oh shit! I fucking agreed to
He
this.
didn't
Hold on a
know
second.
where the fuck he was.
Yeah.
I agreed to this.
Yo, dead ass. He's like, damn, man. Yo, Logan looks like he just popped a sensu bean. He looks like he just started the fight.
Oh damn, yeah, he's headhunting at Mike too, man. Oh, I hate these monsters. They're sons of guns.
Honestly, I feel like he should never did this. This is gonna like, he's probably getting a hell of a fucking bag, but like,
Oh, 100%.
if he gets knocked out to this dude, like, it's gonna make him look like so bad.
I just got my whole party got put to sleep.
I hope he doesn't get knocked out, but I want to see
Yeah.
somebody get knocked out. 'Cause at this point, like,
Paul's
Yeah,
not
he's
defending himself though. Like he's kind of getting cocky. right?
Yeah, he is. He's gonna get his jaw rock probably.
Yeah.
He's doing all that extra shit.
Well, if Mike can take pain, he might be gassed, but he could probably keep going maybe if he can take hits, and then maybe all he needs is just one good strong one on
Like
him.
Mike is just staying in one place and freaking he's like bouncing all over the ring like Rey Mysterio. He's like trying to conserve energy a little bit.
Let's go.
Guys, I think
He's
I'm about to
waiting
get
for the
party wiped.
opportunity.
I think I'm about to get party wiped.
No.
We just started the show, and I'm about to get party wiped.
Dude, that character looks like Dark Magician Girl mixed with Android, whatever the fuck her name is. The one with the black hair.
Oh, that chick on the far left with the arrow above her head?
Yeah, the one with the black hair, yeah.
Yeah, it's my main character's love interest. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta run. Oh my
Hey,
god. My main
hey.
character's basically Goku. He's got the monkey tail and everything, and he's based off of Journey.
He got the Chi-Chi.
Yeah, she's basically Chi-Chi. Oh my god, please just run away. I hate the running away mechanic in this fucking game, bro. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? All my party's dead. Like, can we run? Sorry, I had to air. I hate when you guys have to see me in a gamer moment. Logan looks pretty gassed too, in that he's like, dang, do I have to keep going?
Take that, Logan.
I could say he's also like, do I gotta keep going?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he thought this was gonna go.
I got a feeling this is a money grab, just so they could like put on this big event to get people together.
Yeah,
so
I was-
they could just go around 8 and just it's gonna be a draw. Oh, he punched him right in the tummy. He almost threw up. He's like, damn, bro, my tummy hurts.
Mike
now."
can't even reach him, bro.
Yo, he got them. Yo, he like a T-Rex.
Yo, he's like a T-Rex.
Mike looks like a ogre out of fucking Lord of the Rings right now.
Bro, you called him big body, bro. You're like, he's got that. He's got that barrel body on him.
He got that Chef Boyardee game.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, we're this part of the stream is really more us just reacting to the Mike Tyson fight while I'm leveling up, fighting Marlboros and shit, and fucking Final Fantasy. trying
That's
to
your
get to-
blind commentary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's your
Playing
blind comment.
dinosaurs.
What are you doing, Dan?
Playing dinosaurs on Arena right now.
Yeah. What are you doing with dinosaurs?
I can stream and show you.
Yeah, pop off.
Dude, why does Mike keep biting his glove? It's so weird.
It's like he's using it to help keep it up near his face. Like he can't even use his right arm. Like he ain't throwing no right hooks or nothing, dude.
Got that Parkinson now.
Yeah.
Dang.
Maybe he's got some like arthritis or something, you know? All right.
Like,
Yeah,
you
it's-
see, like he could have thrown a
Ooh.
right there, you know.
That last dodge he did was on point. Where he ducked.
Mhm.
Yo, I think for real the Pack Boys Nation Discord, our Magic Arena era is really starting. I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
we need to start a boxing E-Fed.
Yeah, like a boxing E-Fed for Arena.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I was just talking about a boxing E-Fed in general. That kind of sounds dope.
Next turn we
I don't know if you could do the same shit you could do in the boxing game in like wrestling game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, Ancient Imperiosaur might be good too.
Dude, Mike looks old right now, dude. You know what?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to watch, to be
I
honest.
stopped paying attention.
So
honestly.
they fucked him up, making him stay up late, bro. He old. He's supposed to be in bed.
This is elder
Should have did
abuse.
this fight first.
But I'm saying if he could go past what we expected him in rounds,
He should have took his Metamucil like an hour ago.
Right.
Jake might be shocked though if he gets one good hit on him that's like out of nowhere. Guys, I'm obviously a boxing pro. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know jack diddly fuck about boxing, to be honest.
The co-founder of the
It's just-
stream, Drink Cans in the Discord, his brother is a boxer, but he used to be in it seriously, like competitively, and his reason for dropping out is because it's dangerous. Like you're basically training. The training's more dangerous than the matches because you're getting hit in the head like 3 to 4 times, like 3 to 4 hours a day, 5
We
times a
rocked his
week.
all that.
Yeah, imagine having that happen every day in practice, bro.
Like, that may taste.
But his brother
Taste,
was
yeah.
like winning tournaments and shit. It's like not like he was bad. Like he was like really good. But he was like I think he just liked it for more for sport than for like competitive.
What the
Because
fuck?
to be at the level like Mike Tyson, man, it takes a lot of sacrifice to your fucking body. It's real to me, damn it. Oh, I think we're gonna get board wiped. Oh my god.
Yeah, I hate players who take their time like this.
Dude,
What?
that chick fight was better than this fight.
Yeah,
Mike ain't throwing no. He ain't using his right at all, dude.
I thought Mike Tyson was coming like a fucking like fucking Broly or some shit, and just fucking wash this kid. This kid's still like fucking trolling him.
yo, this kid. We gotta check. Is there something that's
These subtitles are kind of annoying.
I turned mine off.
Dude, we went into an Ancient Imperiosaur, and then I'm gonna drop a Galta for 2.
Dude, Dan, I'm telling you, bro, you're a monster on Arena, bro. They're not ready for you.
If I get an untap land, I can go Galta on 2. So you pay the mana. Okay, that's cool. So you essentially time walk me.
I was wondering why my black mage isn't gaining EXP chat. We're doing a live. What'd you call it, Yoda? For the when we do a watch along.
What'd you say?
What'd you call it for the live watch along?
Oh, the blind commentary. or some
Yeah, we're
shit?
doing blind commentary right now, guys, on the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight.
Okay, I have a better next turn. So he unsummons my Ancient Imperiosaur. We go into Galta and Gigantosaurus.
Oh, we're going dinos, and we avoided playing Atali because we're going Galta mode.
Well, I have an Ancient Imperiosaur. This thing's nuts.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
This makes Galta cost 2, and then Gigantosaur is just a big threat that they're gonna have to try to get rid of. His smart thing would be to play something like that. That would be good.
Dude, we're doing blind commentary to Dan's Magic Arena match.
Jesus, look at those punch counts, man.
Yeah, he's
Paul's
worried,
thrown
so-
200 punches to Tyson's 87. That's wild.
That's wild.
Not a chance. I literally just draw the one card.
But yo, Tyson's throwing only less punches, but it seems like he's still gassing out Paul by taking
I'm
it.
hoping he's trying to conserve his energy so he could just fucking rock him in the 8th round.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe.
So I'm saying he might be more concerned in a different way that Paul isn't.
Like maybe he's trying to tame his right arm. He's like holding it back. So he heals
This is my good arm. I gotta wait till my pitching arm's ready. I gotta keep my.
Like, I
pitching
gotta
arm.
bite the glove or else my glove,
Yeah.
my fist goes crazy.
I got
I
feign.
don't
Yeah,
want to kill the kid.
he's feigning. He's feigning.
So we drew the one card.
What was
that
he
we used to
dodging?
kill the fog bank. We drew a Quintal, firstborn of Gishtat.
He's like dodging
Dude.
punches that aren't even there.
When I first started playing Magic cards, Fog Bank was a card that like just fucked my life up because I didn't know how to beat it. I'm like, how am I gonna get past this
Man.
card? Oh my god, we're about to get board wiped. Oh my god.
He's taunting him now. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's been trolling him the whole
Ooh.
fucking fight, bro. Come on. Knock that little blonde bitch out.
All right, you want to see this mono red deck?
Yeah, talk to the build, Dan. We're giving ghost commentary on Dan's mono red deck.
We'll go with the 2.0 list.
What are we looking for in Arena when we first build this deck? Is it easy for beginners to pick up?
Commons and uncommons. There's 8 rares in the deck.
What are our
Four
8 rares? What do we need?
4 Felton.
I think Arena is the easiest for beginners to pick up.
Yeah, I feel so. Yeah.
You play the Feldon 2 mana, and then you play Fear of Missing Out because it gives you
Like
the
my buddy Scott just
for
started
free.
playing yesterday.
What color do you think you should start playing?
this mono red list.
Yeah. I mean, Fear
Just
Missing
that-
Out and just Feldon. Feldon's kind of complicated too.
Rodon Excavator.
Okay.
This card? No. This
Oh,
card is
no,
a
he's
2 mana
new.
haste, can't block. When he gets dealt
Alright.
damage, we keep this hand. This
Last
hand.
round, boys.
Yeah.
This is what I stayed up late to watch.
Right?
That's why I told you guys it's the unfinished save file show is worth watching.
He's
over
crying.
this.
Crying.
He is crying. I'd be crying too, bro. It's an emotional time.
Last fight of your life, you get woke.
Guys, we're gonna have the post fight commentary during the level grind. Stick around. Oh my god, can I please get an item?
Ooh. Mike Rock. Oh. Mike got his world around.
Hmm.
You don't know where he is.
He's straight up chewing on his glove.
There's like a hole in the glove.
Why?
On that little thing. Which shit, here we go.
Oh,
You just start throwing fisticuffs.
Ooh, Dan, we need more lands.
nah, we're good. We just need one more, and we'll be like set.
Big commentary episode, guys. And during the PlayStation.
How are they
period.
not throwing punches, man? They got 30 seconds left. Just
They
fucking
like
go.
tapping
Or
each other.
shots, instead.
Like those girls were brawling, bro.
I think they're just going for a ride, you know?
Oh, there we go. Okay, okay.
Although Mike Tyson looks really frustrated.
He can't get in, man.
Yeah.
That his reach.
Wonder what the deal is with that.
Ooh, he dabbed his nose a little bit.
Oh, he's doing the roll. He did the Dempsey roll on him. Guys, shout out the Dempsey roll. Ooh. He's doing the thing.
Blockers.
Ooh, okay.
We
There
don't
we
got
go.
anything, but we really got 2 kills or 2 pulls.
Dude, Dan, I think you got this, dude.
Oh, he didn't go for no blockers. That's great.
All right, we need to get my white mage up to level 50, so I think we can get
Paul
the summons.
won that.
Oh, they
Man, that
call
shit
it.
was whack as fuck.
Hey, they're
Yeah.
giving good sportsmanship. I like the hug. They're kissing. Look at they're showing love. We like that. At the end of the day, it's all.
How they're gonna be besties. You're gonna see them on a podcast together, hugging and kissing and shit.
I hope that'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it? A podcast, you fill it a couple hours of our week. Be good. Nation could use it, you know. You think they're gonna be on Hawk Tua?
That's perfect.
Or Hawk Tua? No, for real. Hawk Tua or Steve-O? Or is it gonna be a tour? You think it's gonna be like a tour? Like they're gonna go on like a couple, like maybe
You're
they'll
gonna
do
go
the
on
double
podcasts.
Rogan.
You're gonna go on Bad Friends.
Bad Friends, yeah. Like
You're gonna go on everything.
so I'm saying maybe your mom's house or something.
Hell yeah.
No jumper. I think we'll get the no jumper.
No jumper.
Come on, we gotta get the no jumper off these fucking goons.
Yeah, give Mike Tyson on no jumper. That'd be dope.
That's
He'll-
He better than all the other fucking shit he has on there.
They get shrooms and shit. Give him a bag of shrooms to sit. And I don't know. I'm thinking of angles here we could use to milk this post match so we don't have Mike Tyson look like a complete doofus for losing to a YouTuber. Although to be fair, the Paul brothers did do wrestling in high school. Like they are athletic. background.
Damn, bro.
But that's not
As
good.
much as I didn't want Mike Tyson to win, like, or no, as much as I didn't want Mike Tyson to lose, like, he didn't really do shit.
No. All the videos on TikTok or shit of him like doing sparring and shit like that, he had way more energy than doing that shit.
He didn't do none of
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit in the ring.
I agree. I agree. The fucking hype videos of him like just
Yeah.
hitting the bags were nuts. He's like, I'm back.
Anybody who betted on Tyson tonight lost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's the expectation thing where everyone knew Tyson was gonna. Except I think we had higher expectations of seeing him more wrecked and destroyed than what we currently see.
I bet they do split. I bet they do split so nobody wins.
Oh, that'd be pretty trolly.
Yeah, I bet they do that.
Yo, I'm flipping my desk if that happens. No, I'm not really gonna flip my desk. That's OD. You guys just hear a bunch of like fucking shit trampling, falling over and shit, glass breaking.
How much did you bet? I lost it all.
Great.
Guys, I lost the chat.
Oh, man.
I lost it all,
Lost my
chat.
computer, my Xbox, my PlayStation.
I sold all the commander cards for store credit and cash.
All my Magic decks.
I'm fucking Mike Tyson.
Were they just spraying Axe on him or something?
I think so. No, it was like probably
Yeah,
like
he
something for the
stinks,
blood.
bro.
It's his own thing.
Look like shit.
Great. Now we gotta get close to him, smelling like shit. Now, great.
You should make his brother hold up some Celsius.
I don't think Celsius is his thing. I think they just sponsor him, dude.
Bro, that match, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was garbage. I've seen better wrestling matches.
Yeah, boxing is really only good when it's like actually good. This has kind of been all.
Yeah, when it's
like,
actually real
events.
boxers and not a fucking elderly person and a fucking sick kid.
Not a fucking elderly person. Dude, they flipped his hat. He flipped his hat. Let's go. He flipped his hat. Mike Tyson's trying to.
Tyson.
Wow, he didn't even see
Right.
Mike Tyson trying to shake his hand. Fuck. Disrespectful.
Disrespectful little prick. I would smack him in the jaw.
No, here we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. There's love.
3 discard spells on our opening hand.
I don't know about
Okay,
that.
4.
Yeah, well, that's that, guys. Was it worth it?
Did they call it a win? Did they call the match?
Hey,
Like,
I'm glad that I didn't pay for that shit. I didn't have to, right?
oh god, bro. I was thinking about it. I was
Shout out
thinking about
Netflix.
buying this subscription of Netflix because my boy had one. He's like, yo, just take mine. I'm about to message him right now.
Look at that. Landed 18 punches. Tyson, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was shitty. Well, guys, that was our ghost commentary on the Tyson Paul fight. Looks like it's wrapping up. We'll have some post. I'm sure we're gonna have some post commentary for sure.
I want to talk about that chick fight. That was way better.
The chick fight was way better, and again, shout out Undertaker from LHW who called out that fight, put it on the radar. He was correct. The other fights were kind of annoying, kind of weird, but hey. Jake Paul needs to get rid of the beard, even though that's kind of where my beard is also growing. I think everyone needs to stop having that look, though.
Hey, beards help absorb punches in
That was
boxing,
the most
man.
pathetic fucking fights I've seen.
What's up,
Yep.
Goku?
Yeah.
We're live on Twitch, bro. How you doing?
Yo, so how we doing? How we doing, Twitch?
We're giving our live, colorful commentary post
That
match.
shit was ass, bro.
Oh, yeah. Mike Tyson did a couple nice hard hits, but that was it, man.
All he was doing was chewing on his right hand, dude. He didn't throw. He threw like
Yo,
one or two right.
100%.
That's crazy, bro.
But, you guys have a good night. Peace.
Peace. Yo, shout out ASAP Slap. If you don't follow him on Twitch, bro, I don't know what to fucking do to you. For real, bro. I'm really hyped. I hope we can get more Magic games in with him, dude.
Yeah, him and all his robots.
Yeah. Nah, dude, for real. I like that we got the spell table crew. Guys, we're fighting monsters that almost wrecked our life, but we're gonna kill them. We're gonna fucking kill them.
Anyways.
So, anyways,
Man, I'm mad nobody got knocked out. The first fight though, somebody got dropped.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I wasn't watching none of it. I was just waiting for the Tyson fight.
Honestly, those fights were 10 times better than this fight.
I believe it. I mean, not really a hard bar to beat though.
Alright, we're back.
be like that. Yo, I think we're gonna play some Final Fantasy, like maybe 10-20 minutes, and then if you guys want it, maybe we can try and rally up some Commander games, stream some Commander.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm down for whatever, man.
Tight. I'm just trying to get my characters up to a level so we can actually get into the final boss territory. But I guess disc 3, I must not have grinded hard enough to get to where I need to be. I picked up the game after like 7 years of putting it down. See what we can pull off here. Do we not have Elons? That's crazy. How do we get Elons? Figured we'd have them by now. We gotta start healing our guys. I'm going into forums trying to figure out things at the same time. We gotta equip stones.
Pop domes.
Which I have shuttle plop domes. Okay, so we just gotta have knife hold these items I already have, which is kind of funny. Let's see if we can pop that off.
I think everybody I talk to has the same reaction.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone at this point is like, yeah, it happened, we're gonna move on. If it was bigger,
Yep.
it'd be a bigger deal.
Oh, I should have played Call of Duty.
So I watched this fucking fight. Ooh, we could try Topaz. Pumice. Do we got pumice? Probably go opal. Cool. We're gonna pack a bowl. We're gonna smoke. Surprised no one redeemed that. Surprised no one redeemed that. Pretty crazy. But hey, I digress. It's a crazy world, crazy times. How we feeling, guys? How we feeling?
Feeling pretty pimping.
That's pretty good. Again, I feel like today was like kind of like it's a Friday, but it's like sleepy Friday. You know what I'm saying? I wonder.
It's
what
like a
the deal-
lazy Friday.
Yeah. I wonder what the deal is. Kind of wonder if the whole world's feeling like that. Let me know, chat, how you're feeling. Appreciate everyone stopping in, hanging, catching a vibe, chilling. We're gonna keep going on in Final Fantasy. We're just kind of packing a bowl. This is the smoke up sesh. Here with Yoda Master, Restless Tornado, Dan Oreo, the man himself, the legend. To hear his sweet voice is like hearing music upon.
Well, now you're just sitting there talking.
Yeah, I'm riffing at this point, right?
I think you're speaking Japanese.
Yo, I gotta read your sci-fi stuff though. I was really surprised at how organized your writing is. In that you're able to like put paragraphs together and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the notes on my phone too.
That's what I'm saying. That wasn't even actually like a story yet. That was just like concept. A lot of story and world building I saw in your notes. If we're gonna be on like Big Yap, I am serious though. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
It's pretty cool. I can't complain.
When I was in fucking what was it, 5th grade, I wrote my first like fantasy novel. We used to write. I have like a shit ton of comic books. I'll talk to you about it one day. I have a comic book character I made named Boxer Man. If you guys know about Captain Underpants, I kind of made like a parodied version of that. And me and my friend, shout out Brian, we had like our own comic companies like Marvel, DC, and we do crossovers. I still have them, like issues of comics I've drawn. But in my English class, I learned how to like kind of write like novels and shit for my teacher. They taught us, and I had like a real cool fantasy story I would pursue in a way like how you were writing, where I'd like flesh it out more. Cause I remember the story what I wrote and stuff, and I was like, damn, I don't have it now, but I remember kind of the concepts what I wrote. I'm like, I'm pretty good at this shit.
I had a friend in I think 5th grade or something like that. He wrote his own comic and like drew it and all that with stick figures and everything. He called it The Adventures of Puke Boy. He used different types of puking to stop his enemies.
Oh, I have it still in a composition notebook from 3rd grade, Stick Wars. It was like army men, but we did it with stick characters. Me and my friends had a whole comic book like thing about that. Yeah, that's cool. You have like a similar story though. I'm like, damn, dude. Let's save so we don't fuck up. In case we get party wiped.
Lame.
Damn. Yeah.
Alright, me and in response, we're just fucking. He messaged me about the fight. He was like, "Did you see the judging?"
Yeah. The
Because
points.
me and Restless were talking about it, how it might be like a draw or whatever.
Uh huh.
No, I guess Paul won.
Yeah, I saw by the points when they showed us.
I told you it was gonna
Which
make
kind of
all-
figures anyway, because like obviously Mike didn't really do much.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're gonna have Jake Paul being so cocky over the internet and all that, be like, "Oh, I'm the greatest book for ever lived."
Dude, he's gonna show off all the Pokemon cards.
That's Logan Paul, not Jake Paul.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, but I want to say, so Mr. Beast is gonna 100% get investigated by like, whatever federal government does this shit, maybe the FTC, on crypto. And he was like shown to be a part of like a lot of like fake crypto scams that like KSI.
Oh,
and
pump
Jake-
and dump.
Yeah,
Snip.
he's king pump and dump, I guess, and they tracked him. And
You
among
seen
all
that
the,
YouTube video they put out?
not the most recent one.
When you
About-
sit there and take a look at like the pump and dump attitude, I completely understand where they're coming from on why they can do it. They have so much money they can just throw into everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, but they're goofy for thinking they weren't gonna get caught.
I mean, if that's the case, then every single day trader who is like in the 6 digits portfolio needs to get sent to jail too and investigated.
Right.
Because that's exactly how every day trader started out, was
and
pump and dumping.
that's the thing with Mr. Beast is like he's got like a broker that does all his trades and
Mhm.
shit. So even if they won't be able to pin it on him anyways.
There could be someone else falling down.
I mean, if anybody does, because like he's just I doubt Mr. Beast is smart enough to only use encrypted things or fucking not communicate over like
No, that's what happened. People found all those. They exposed
Oh,
all.
really?
Yeah, they found all of his wallets because he exposed himself on Twitter with the CryptoPunks. He was talking how he'd always buy them and show off, and people found.
yeah, but
his
he was
wallet.
never the one buying it. He had some other broker doing it.
Yeah, I know,
even
but
though
they found the wallets though. Is the theory? There's like a whole thing of like 7 or 8 wallets that like they trace to other people who are part of the pump and dumps that like Logan and Jake are a part of. Also, I'm talking
Yeah.
out of my ass for sure, but like that's just like the information I got on it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess you're right with the day trading thing at that point. Yeah, it's just I kind of forget. I think the thing with the pump and dump crypto shit, it was in the same regards as the CS:GO skin shit. If anyone remembers that.
Are you talking about with T Martin and Tom Syndicate?
I think so. Where they're like gambling off like items and shit.
They were gambling from their own website that they both owned, is what the issue was.
Yeah. So I think that something like that with the crypto shit, like the crypto stuff's involved in like gambling stuff or something. There's videos like I watched that just dropped that I'll definitely probably rot my brain to on it. But I don't know. That's just like a quick nuanced take after post-fight analysis on that. It's very strange. Jake Paul and Logan Paul are tied to Mr. Beast's issue.
Fuck Mr. Beast.
All my homies hate Mr. Beast.
Just kidding.
I don't know.
I'd
Chocolate's
say,
good.
The man does a lot though.
Yeah. I mean,
A
he did.
lot for like the world.
For all the
motherfucker just does it as a cover, bro.
No, he does do it as a cover, and I feel like a lot of the YouTuber people who do charity stuff, they do it as a cover. But like, straight up, end of the day, good things are good things, which kind of is weird. But like, Mr. Beast pretty much got exposed for being the guy who does good stuff, but they found out he actually is shitty about it.
So here's the thing, right? The good shit he does is good, but doesn't cancel out the bad shit he's done.
No, that's what I'm saying. He hired like a convicted like felon R-word. He has other people on his staff who are known predators that are doing fucked up shit. He's being exposed for like lying about all this shit and treating employees really bad. Plus the crypto shit, which came out, which is gonna be the nail in his coffin. My like YouTuber Hollywood friends, shout out Cassim G, Gina Darling. They believe though like he's gonna be okay. Like no one, because like in the YouTuber creator space, they're really, even on the Hollywood level.
There's
like,
nobody who's figured out the algorithm for YouTube more than he has. He has studied that thing to a T.
No, but I'm saying there's no one to hold anyone accountable when
Yep.
they do shitty things, even in the celebrity space to
Yup.
YouTubers. Like Mr. Beast could probably get like a federal conviction against him, and he could still be making YouTube videos and maybe even be triple bigger. Is kind of what people like
Well,
close
you
to
gotta
YouTube
think is
to me talk about.
His audience is like mostly kids, right? Like
Yeah,
under the age of like 16 mostly. And like
100%.
if he gets caught up on doing whatever shit, none of those kids are gonna think that matters.
Yeah, no, they're gonna think it's cool or something, or
Right.
Well, it's not
I
even
can
really
honestly say I've
that.
never watched a Mr. Beast video.
I've only watched one, and it's an old video where he is putting a bunch of forks in a microwave, and it's pretty funny.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's to make it explode, but it's pretty funny. But like, it's not like, oh my god, Mr. Beast he revolutionized YouTube. I don't. I think it's what you said, Restless. He's just somehow able to amass like big things, and then make it look like it's good,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's kind of just shitty.
Yep.
If I'm gonna just call people out on characters based off not knowing them and seeing what they do on the internet.
Hey, disclaimer, I don't know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Don't,
yeah.
you know, don't take anything I say as fact, all that. Right.
No, but like just the channels I watch and the drama shit I follow and stuff and
Right.
the YouTube sphere, I'm like, yeah, no, it adds up. If people are investigating it this much, and like again, shout out my boy Kasim G. He is like a dude who came from that originally. He was like the first progenitor of like a class of YouTubers who would end up becoming like, you know, like fucking Smosh and the OG
That made it?
people. Yeah, like that made it so YouTubers could become studios like Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Where they get
Right.
like a warehouse, get staff, make skits. So I think for them, how they see it, they're kind of amazed because they're like, how are they breaking the algorithm? And what Dan was saying, like Mr. Beast found a way to throttle that algorithm in a way that's like, it's pretty intense. And then maybe the advertising he gets and stuff too is probably part of it. Also, since we're really gonna yap on it, and I'm gonna rant real quick, the game show he did for
Yeah.
the Netflix show recreation.
Squid
Yeah.
Game?
Yeah, Squid.
Squid Games.
I think that
Yeah.
made him
Oh,
like.
yeah, I'm looking for season 2.
But I'm saying Mr. Beast did Squid Games. I think that made him more popular to like people's parents and shit. Like somehow that reached more mainstream, to where people figured out who Mr. Beast was.
I can see that.
So that was a big deal. There's a YouTuber I follow that like helped make William Osmond, shout out. He made like mechanical devices for part of that game show.
Oh, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah, he's like a tech YouTuber.
Yo, shout out to Pokemon gummies.
Shout out to Pokemon gummies, bro. God damn.
The fruit snacks.
Nah, I like the fruit snack Scooby Doo ones with the weird
Oh yeah,
blue,
shout
the
out
weird
to that
blue
white
one in that. It's like caramel
Nope.
blue. And before we do all that, we're gonna equip an Eidolon. Yo, I'm excited for the Final Fantasy Magic set because I feel like they're gonna have Eidolon as in like enchantment creatures, the summons. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, they got some opportunity to do some real cool shit with that, man.
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna go
I'm
dumb.
just gonna build Kefka.
Oh, Kefka, yeah. Shout out Hida. He's really excited for Kefka as well.
Just because the art looks
You know they're
freaking
gonna do
sick.
like a Sephiroth, a Cloud, for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. Crazy. Pretty sleepy Friday, but I still think we had a pretty good episode for Magic stuff. I gotta communicate more to the Pack Boys on scheduling things for Deck of the Week more better, I think, and just get the community. I gotta put the lasso around the community. You know what I'm saying? But I'd say, other than that, I'm not gonna critique myself too hard. That's my little streamer check-in, guys.
Mm.
Whatever they call it, house cleaning.
Housekeeping, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
it's my little housekeeping notes for that for myself. Other than that, man, shit, this Final Fantasy IX shit's crazy, bro. I can't believe I finally figured out how to do summons. I should have looked this up a long time ago. Kind of feeling a little goofy about it, but it's the unfinished save file show. We pick up games that we left off from like 10 years ago. Baby steps, baby steps.
My goodness.
I know. All right, guys. We're going to roll the credits. We're going to raid on over.
Hold up, wait a second.
Oh, yeah! Any closing post-fight statements, guys? Any that you want to announce on the stream or anything like that?
Just keep on yurting.
Keep on your yeah. Oh, another housekeeping. We need to make a emote that says cheater, and then we need to make your emote or maybe even a your sound effect. Maybe both. Maybe both. You know what I'm saying? So I'll review the VOD and remember that. That's my little digital note to myself. We're gonna go right over to Psychor, the man, the myth, the legend himself. We're gonna roll the credits. Really appreciate y'all. Plop Dumps, love you. Hita, thank you for checking in.
Boys.
Pack Boys. Discord, thanks for being here. Dan, love to hear from you. Love to see you.
Yo, Dan's the man.
Dan is the man, dude. Shut the fuck out. Restless, as always. Appreciate you.